Imagine working in a group where everyone is contributing, working cooperatively, and striving to achieve a common goal, where each person is motivated and committed to their work. This is what employee engagement looks like. The reason why companies focus on employee engagement is because there are many benefits to it. Firstly, there is an increase in job satisfaction among employees. Secondly, employee engagement increases organizational commitment. Thirdly, employee engagement causes higher productivity among employees. And lastly, employee engagement helps the employees and therefore the company perform better overall. Over the years, several definitions for employee engagement have emerged as various experts place emphasis on different aspects of the subject. Some research states that employees who are personally engaged with the organization have a greater focus on their performance of assigned tasks. Other research focused on worker burnout and concluded that employees who were not experiencing burnout were engaged. Still others found that employee engagement resulted from employees being positive about their work and having the basic needs of workplace safety and sufficient resources for completing tasks. And further research focused on the heightened emotional, intellectual, and behavioral connection that employees have with their job, organization, manager, and co-workers. Taking all these definitions into account, Kumar and Pensari deduced that employee engagement consists of 5 dimensions. These are employee satisfaction, employee identification, employee commitment, employee loyalty, and employee performance. Employee satisfaction can be defined as the positive reaction of employees towards their job circumstances. Often, employee satisfaction can be enhanced through rearranging work duties and responsibilities to suit the employee's skill set, mentoring actively so that the employee feels involved and can see their improvement, giving bonuses for performance, and giving employees flexible working hours. Employee satisfaction, the workplace practices and challenges. Employees want to develop their skills by continuing to challenge themselves. This is achieved by adding new duties to allow room for growth in the position, job rotations, or offering educational assistance. It shows employees that the company values their career growth and wishes to support their progression. However, in some instances, there aren't any career progression opportunities available or offered in the business, and this can lead to high employee turnover. It is important to be an active mentor for employees, as micromanagement can severely impact employee satisfaction. One business found that micromanaging resulted in 68% of employees saying their morale was dampened and 55% saying it led to a decrease in productivity. Lost morale and productivity leads to actively disengaged workers. Instead of micromanaging, letting employees have autonomy will give them a sense of ownership over their work and help them feel they have made a meaningful contribution to the business. Well-being cultures provide a flexible, humane, inclusive, and supportive work environment, fostering a diverse and inclusive workforce. By treating employees compassionately with consideration to their own unique and complex lives, they feel valued and understood as staff and as people. However, many companies focus on the numbers and not so much on their employees, choosing to focus on performance rather than well-being. Employee identification can be defined as the emotional state in which employees identify as part of the organization. It can be enhanced by providing idea development platforms, giving mentorship, strengthening organizational culture and values, and charismatic leadership. Completing boring and monotonous tasks can lead to employees resenting their jobs and the company they work for. That's why it's beneficial for businesses to ensure that jobs are meaningful and that people have the tools and autonomy to succeed. By giving employees more decision-making power, time, and support, they can begin to identify with their job and their role in the business. Being an inspiring manager creates greater team engagement. When a leader is inspiring, employees are likely to agree with the team's goals and vision. According to research, higher levels of engagement comes from employees who work for a compassionate leader, one who is authentic, present, leads with integrity, and shows empathy. An uninspiring leader may not be able to help staff internalize and identify with the vision and values of the organization. Employee commitment can be defined as the strength of an individual's identification and involvement in an organization. A 2011 study by PwC showed that employees most committed to their organizations put in 57% more effort on the job. Employee commitment is enhanced by performance bonus and benefit structures, recognizing employees' values and contributions, undertaking initiatives that underline the organizational goal and vision. Employee commitment, the workplace practices and challenges. Acknowledging employees and rewarding them for hard work is absolutely vital to sustaining commitment and motivation. Employees can quickly become disengaged if they feel like they are invisible. If their contributions are not being recognized, they are also less likely to continue trying their best because they feel there is no point or no incentives to do so. This is especially important in roles that have KPIs, as commitment is a critical driver of performance. However, sustaining commitment long-term can come with costs. According to the JDR model, both high job demands and poor job resources contributes to burnout. For instance, work overload arising from overcommitment can contribute to burnout, but not work engagement. This is because, in addition to being potentially stressful, job demands can challenge some to the point where they are no longer productive and working at their fullest potential. Therefore, it is important to keep an eye out for those factors so that productivity and the employee's well-being is not jeopardized. Employee loyalty can be defined as employees being committed to the success of the organization and believing that working for this organization is their best option. This can be enhanced by implementing employee development programs and by employees establishing friendships and deepening relationships. Supportive management can make a world of difference in fostering employee loyalty. By setting goals, supporting people, coaching for high performance, and providing feedback to continuously improve, managers are showing that they care about their employees' success. It also promotes trust in leadership, which can be developed further through establishing transparency in communication and giving staff autonomy over their work. However, treating them as bottom line and replaceable can create a division and lack of trust between employer and employees. Employee performance can be seen in the quality of goods and services the company produces and in customer interactions and feedback. It can be enhanced by providing training and orientation programs, giving constructive feedback and mentorship, empowering employees to make decisions that benefit the company and its customers, and assisting employees in achieving a better work-life balance. Employee performance, the workplace practices and challenges. If an employee doesn't have a handle on their responsibilities, they won't be engaged. Instead, they'll end up confused, frustrated, and rush to catch up, which leads to disengagement. With a successful onboarding and training program, employees will learn how to effectively do their job. Giving constructive feedback is essential to improve performance as it motivates and guides employees in their future work. Workforce engagement goes up dramatically when employees receive examples of constructive feedback about their weaknesses, and even more so when they receive feedback about strengths. In 2018, a study by the Predictive Index found similar data, further proving that employees actually enjoy feedback. Yet, 44% of managers are ignoring this engagement trend and give very little feedback, if any. As employees are an organization's most valuable resource, employee engagement is considered a powerful tool to assist organizations in gaining a competitive advantage. When employees are engaged, they are consistently trying to reach goals to achieve organizational success. Research has shown that organizations with engaged employees have higher retention rates and increased productivity, customer satisfaction and loyalty, and profitability. Therefore, employee engagement is a key element to the success of an organization. When employees are engaged in their work, they are considered to be more stable as they demonstrate a willingness to continue working for their employer. In fact, 85% of engaged employees intend to remain working for their organization, compared to a 27% retention rate of disengaged employees. Additionally, engaged employees are likely to advocate the organization they work for, which aids in attracting top talent and promoting products and services. As employees are an organization's greatest competitive advantage, attracting and retaining a pool of developed talent is critical for the success of an organization. Employee engagement positively affects employee performance and productivity. Engaged employees develop new knowledge, are more resourceful, are more proficient, show higher levels of extra role performance, have 20% fewer sick days, engage in mentoring, and are therefore more productive. A study found that engaged employees perform 20% better than their disengaged counterparts, who are less productive because they are not committed to their work. This increase in productivity enhances organizational performance. Findings suggest that engaged employees lead to a significant increase in customer satisfaction and customer loyalty. Engaged employees influence the service climate by emphasizing customer service and focusing on customer needs. This satisfies customers and encourages them to return to their organization, thereby resulting in customer loyalty. Customer loyalty, in turn, boosts the sales and revenue growth, which leads to heightened business performance. There is a plethora of research which indicates that high employee engagement contributes significantly to an organization's profitability. Engaged employees exert discretionary effort to increase revenue and reduce costs. Furthermore, as already highlighted, companies with engaged employees have higher levels of productivity, higher retention rates, are more likely to attract top talent, and have greater customer satisfaction and loyalty. These key elements result in an increase in profitability and ultimately improved business performance. Thank you for watching.